I'm Javon Vickery with the HGP SPORTSCAST. The National Sports Commission on Friday held its third annual Special Needs Track, Field and Swim Meet. Children from Regions 4, 6 and 10 participated in this year's meet. Here is Colin Abrams.
For the third consecutive year, special needs schools from around the country meet here at the GDF ground to compete in sports. The event began on Thursday with indoor activities at the National Gymnasium and saw students participating in five-a-side football, limited overs cricket, bocce and table tennis. Then on Friday, students took to the GDF ground for the track and field events.
We are indeed excited this morning to be part of yet another, or the third annual Special Needs Sports. As you know, when we started these sports 3 years ago, the National Sports Commission and by extension the Ministry of Social Cohesion said that we are certain that once in office we must provide the opportunity for all of our children to have equal opportunity in sports.
Director of Sports, Christopher Jones. This is the first year that the event is being held for a two-day period. Jones also participated in the first race of the day with the children who were very eager to just have fun. Anand Mangru, head teacher of the Harold B. Davis Special School, said his students look forward to attending this event yearly.
I always look forward to these occasions, and these occasions mean a lot for the children because we have children who are severely challenged. We have the children which no other school will accept, mainly because we take people who cannot walk and so on. We have the facility and we have the accommodation for them. So that is, if we go to teach like maths and English and so on, we cannot teach it straightforward. We have to do it through play, through exercise and fun. And that is why we look forward to these occasions. And you see, when we come, we get to socialize. The children get to see other children. They see things happening and it stimulates their brain, and that is what is important.
Miss Olive B. Harry of the Linden Special Needs School said that students were excited about competing for prizes.
Hoping that we take as much medals as possible with us when we get back home so that we can let our community know that our children are doing well.
Okay. How, are you guys excited about this event every year? This is the third year. And since its conception, how many medals have you gotten?
Well, the last time we took about 10 medals we took away. But we don't have most of the students that we had then. But now we have new students and we are hoping to take away at least another 10.
Congratulations on hosting the third year of this event. Let's talk about where this event is heading for persons with disabilities.
All right, well, I think essentially it is heading in the right direction. This is essentially in keeping with the APNU AFC's manifesto that spoke about sports for all. And essentially when we got into office, it was recognized that there isn't anything catering for the special needs school. And immediately we started coordinating these programs with the special needs school across the country to give those students the opportunity to participate in sport.
For the HGP Sports, Colin Abrams.
Thank you, Colwyn. West Demerara upset Essequibo in Super Over, and Upper Quarantine handed Georgetown their second loss in the 2018 GCB Female Franchise Under-17 Secondary Schools T20 League on Round 3. Here is Stanford Howard.
Upper Quarantine won the toss and elected to field in a reduced 15-over game. Emelisa White once again top scored with 13, while the other batsmen scored single digits as Georgetown amassed 96 for 6 off their 15 overs. Shanae Fraser was the most productive bowler, grabbing 2 scalps for 15. Upper Quarantine replied with 99 for 5 from their 15 overs. Shanae Fraser top scored with 17, while support was gained from Akila Williams with 13. The Georgetown bowling strength came from Tabitha Allen and Anita Phillips, who took 2 wickets apiece, but that wasn't enough to take their team to victory. Upper Quarantine won by 5 wickets. Over the Enterprise Cricket Ground, West Demerara won the toss and Essequibo took a bowl at them. West Demerara amassed 126 for 5 from their allotted 20 overs. Jamaica Simon top scored with 15, while Kenisha Budalal contributed 10, not out. The wickets for Essequibo were shared between the bowlers, 1 apiece. Essequibo managed to score 126 for 7 to tie at the end of the game. Anicia Degar top scored with 20 not out, with a contribution from Lisa Charles with 19. The game was sent into a super over despite Bukaram bowling attack that picked up 4 for 22 from 4 overs, and Varun Pittabal took 2 for 17. In the super over, Essequibo batted first, scoring 5 for 1 from their super over, with Lisa Charles scoring 5. In reply, West Demerara reached their total of 6 with 2 balls remaining. Reporting for the HGP Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. The 58th National School Cycling, Swimming and Track and Field Championship was launched Friday at the Ministry of Education's boardroom. Here is Colin again.
The 58th National Championships will be held at the Lenora Track and Field Stadium from November 25 to 30, 2018.
I believe that this is a very important event in terms of the calendar of activities for the Ministry of Education, particularly since this speaks to a very collaborative effort and one that in a large way demonstrates what you can achieve through public-private partnership. We've heard here this morning of the long-standing support and commitment of stakeholders outside of government, and in this particular instance I'm referring to Banks CIH, who of course would have a long and outstanding association and history with national championships here in Guyana. And so I believe that this activity is also important from another perspective, and that is the importance of providing us with the breadth of skills that we need in terms of education delivery.
Minister of Education Nicolette Henry. The minister said that students must not only boast acceptable grades, but be well-rounded individuals. The school's nationals is known as the breeding ground for upcoming sportsmen and women and will see all 15 districts participating in various disciplines. Beverage company Banks CIH has again partnered with the ministry to host the championships. Marketing and brand manager Troy Peters said the company is always ready to invest in the future of Guyana.
We've seen some of the athletes coming out of the national championship, going as far as the Olympic Games and the national and in fact the World Championship. So we are very proud to be part of this program, and as I said before, we will continue.
The Director of Sport, Christopher Jones, said the NSC is excited to again be a part of the event and congratulated the GTU and Ministry of Education for again hosting another edition of the championships. Colin Abrams, HGP Sports.
The semi-finals of the Courts Pee Wee football competition will kick off at 15:30 when Tugville go up against St. Pius, and at 16:30 West Ramveld will tackle Mucka Primary. And that has brought us to the end of the HGP Sportscast. As always, I'm Javon Vickery saying, if your dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. Goodbye.